Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy DC, man. As y'all can see by the title, I'm finna teach y'all boys how to time a peak and when to expect a faster jumper while peaking. Oh, before I do that, I'm gonna show y'all my SIGs, just in case somebody want them. You gotta have a certain moving hezi on. You gotta make sure you have on John Wall or Giannis to get the most efficient and smoothest animations. So make sure you have these on. And let's get into it. Alright, first we're gonna start off with letting go of everything. I still peak with L2. You still can if you get on John Wall or Giannis. I'm gonna show you the difference. So I'm pretty sure I don't need controller up for this because we were just hitting L2 and letting go R2, shit like that. But okay, first letting go of everything. Alright, run that back. I messed up. Run that back. But you get the gist though. So I'm gonna do a crossover, a D-Rose cross. And I'm gonna let go of everything to get that peak. Now that peak is a fast ass jump shot. You gotta be ready to shoot that. You gotta be ready. So you have on 4 out of 4. This is when you shooting a normal shot. This is what I mean by normal shot. Just running and then shooting. That is your normal 4 out of 4 jumper. No matter what you do, if you're shooting a jump shot like that, it's gonna always be the same, but off of peaks. So I showed you the one where you're doing a D-Rose cross and just letting go of everything and shooting. But if you hit L2 to shoot, now that right there is a 5 out of 5 jumper. That ain't no 4 out of 4. That's 5 out of 5. Be expecting to shoot something quick. You gotta be ready to time that. Very ready to time that. Same thing off of misdirection. It's the same thing. Quick. Be ready to time it. But for some reason on my player, I'm left-handed. So when I try to run to the opposite side and peek, I always get a fade or this long ass animation. If you try to peek hitting L2 and you hold R2 while doing it, you get this long ass animation like that right there. And you don't want that. You don't. Imagine getting a nice ass clip and then you fuck it up by doing that. So let go of R2. If you hitting L2 to peak, let go of R2 when you're about to do it. Now I'm gonna try to explain while going to my opposite hand is weird. So when I go to my opposite hand, I always try to let go of everything to peak. Or I try to shoot a normal shot because I know it's gonna mess me up. That's why I never do it. That's why I never peek on my left-handed player to the right side because I know it's gonna mess me up. I always let go of everything and shoot. I do not like to peek on that side. I always let go of everything on this side. I always do. But on the left side, handing this to my player, I always peek, or I try to at least. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I always try to go for a peek on that side. Pretty smooth. Now I'm finna show the next gen part. Pretty much the same, but the thing is with next gen it's a little slower. You'll see. Let's get into that. Now for the next gen, the thing is with next gen, when you about to peak, you gotta peak like after the hump. Like, you know this hump animation you get, like that right there? Once you get like close to the end of that, you wanna hit L2 and peak. You see, I got that lame ass animation, you gotta let go of R2. I'm still lapping this peak myself, so you see how you get that little hump? You wanna hit L2 and peak off of that. So you comboing up for real. I think it's in between. I'm seeing where it's at, and I think it's in between. Yeah, it is in between. So really, let me see. Do you gotta let go R2 on this gen? Let me see. You don't gotta let two. You don't. R2 you can hold it. So on current you gotta let go, but on here you don't. Oh wait. I might be wrong. Hold on. Nah, you don't gotta let go. As long as you get the peak right after the hump, you don't gotta let go. And that's off the escape. Alright, see, I'm fading by mistake. So yeah, after the hump, hit L2. Like right after it. Like you gotta be on point right after you get it. And get it. Alright. So now let me do the letting go of everything. I wanna see how it is. Okay, so on this end it's kinda weird to get the let go of everything animation. You probably can't because I keep getting a fade every time I do it. Yeah, you keep getting a fade. I mean, fades are OP on this gen, right? So even if you do get a fade, you should be green in that, right? I wonder, can you, let me see. You can, you gotta wait longer though to get the animation. You got a real deal stop completely almost. Yeah, you do. You gotta wait damn near a whole second before you can shoot it, or you gonna fade. Yeah, you do. So you wanna do a crossover and then stop and then shoot. It's fast, but it's not as fast as current. Current, you can do it and just immediately stop and shoot. But on here, you gotta take your time with it, which is a good thing. You can take your time to jumper too then. And you're probably not gonna miss. You might miss it on current sometimes because it is quick. So let me do a full combo and see. Yeah. You gotta wait a little bit and then shoot. So with peeking, after the hump, you wanna hit L2 and shoot. Do a misdirection to see if it's the same. Okay, let me get that down real quick. Shouldn't take that long. All right, so you're getting a fade off of that. And I forgot I made this player right-handed, so I got to go that way. This kind of tricky for real. This one tricky. Oh, what the gather, Nick? Making it early as well. All right, Okay, there you go, nigga. All right. So it's the same, but it's a little. Wait, do you gotta wait? Is it a hump on that too? Hold on. It's a little bit. It's nothing too crazy though. Maybe you do gotta wait to that though. Let me see. Or is it earlier? It might be earlier. Is it in between? It might be in between. I keep getting damn phased. I feel like hitting it off of the escape is a lot easier. It's way easier, matter of fact. But I mean, if you want to fade, by all means. The amount of bullshit I see people make on here, like, look at what I'm greening. I don't even got circus streets on this player. All right, so peeking off that is easy, but okay. So it's easier on next gen to peek going to the opposite hand. Way easier going to the opposite hand. All right. So if you go into your this player right hand. So if you run to the right side and trying to peek off this misdirection, it's gonna make you fade most likely. But if you run to the opposite hand, it's so easy to peek. Okay, so next gen is really down to the complete opposite than current with peeking. That's kind of weird. So with the Trae Young escape, you wait to the hump and then you peek it. Let me get it right so you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. You wait till that hump right there, hit L2 and shoot. With misdirecting, if you're going to the same hand, you probably gonna fade, so be ready for that. And most likely you're gonna green it, so you should be cool. And if you're going to the opposite hand, that's the best way to get the peak down. Yeah, it is the best way to get the peak down. So next gen is done the complete opposite of current, but it's still easy though. It's easy to get down. So if you don't know how to get to this, it's the My NBA. It's basically my league for next gen. Once you get in, you want to hit circle and go to coaching. I can show you that right now before I end the video. Once you get to this screen, it's the same on current, I'm pretty sure. But once you're on this screen, you want to hit circle, go down to coaching, go down to practice, then go to freestyle. But me back out and show you how to complete everything, how to get to it. A lot of people was asking me this. So you go to My NBA, then you go to create. I think it's just My NBA. Yeah, you go to My NBA. You wanna start a new one. Now, once you get to this screen, you wanna make sure hit triangle. Go to My NBA setup options and hit triangle, and make sure you turn fantasy draft off. Once you make your player, put them on a roster, all of that, make sure you turn fantasy draft off. And once you get in, it's gonna ask you which roster you want. That's when you choose the roster that you want to use. You go in, you get to the screen that I showed you. Once you get to that screen, hit circle, go to coaching, go down to practice, go to freestyle, put your player in that you made, and then boom, there you go. But that'll be it for this video. If this tutorial helped you, I'm saying? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and it's your boy DT, and I'm out.